If you guys haven't seen on Twitter, there's this one panel. I think it's like how to rent a girlfriend or something. I don't know. But it's like it's been getting a crap ton of hate because the ending of it is like terrible.
Was done with this series. I thought as soon as I made my vid on it some time ago, I would be moving forward with my life. Get my degree, start a broken family, you know, move towards a positive direction. Then come to modern day. I've achieved neither of those goals. World War III is about to start. And the worst story I've ever read somehow became even worse. A while back, I made a video on the Rent-A-Girlfriend manga, saying my piece on why I think it's the biggest piece of doo-doo I've ever had the misfortune of
So this thing has been out for a while.
Listen, and if you're blessed enough to not experience this series or watch my video on it, let me give you a quick synopsis. Rent-A-Girlfriend is about a man named Kazuya who rents a girlfriend, her name is Chizuru, after his ex broke up with him. Then he starts going around telling people that it's his real girlfriend. Then shenanigans go down. He also got this other Rent-A-Girlfriend that's obsessed with him, and they're dating because she's blackmailing him, threatening to expose his fake relationship with Chizuru to all of his friends and family. That's basically.
So wait. So there's another Rent-A-Girlfriend that actually f***s with him, but then the other Rent-A-Girlfriend doesn't actually f*** with him, right? But then like the other girl is like forcing him to date her so that she doesn't reveal that his other girlfriend is fake. But then, like, what do you want to be the real girlfriend? I'm confused. Like, just pretend they broke up. Just, you know, like, you know what I mean? I'm cooked. What's good? What's up, Bill? How you doing, bro? How you doing, man? How's Reno, man?
Basically the story. He also in love with Chizuru the entire time. So it's like a journey of a will they, won't they get together at the end. It's a fairly simple story that the author somehow stretched out into damn 400 chapters. Last time I talked about this manga, I was complaining on how there was no progress in the story and character development was non-existent, especially with the main character. This dude is a certified goof. Imagine a man that
They always do that. They always do that. I'm sorry, guys. If there's a guy that has a Rent-A-Girlfriend and it takes 400 chapters to get her, he's gonna be doing some goofy the whole time, right? Like he's gonna be doing goofy the whole 400 chapters, bro. Reno's so different now. How so?
IG models his paycheck just to get a heart on his DM and left on scene. And he still does it again when the next direct deposit hit. That's the type of lame we're dealing with. I'm not trying to repeat all the same complaints I did on my last video, but since the 200 chapters I read then, the chapters have almost doubled, and the same thing is still going on.
A 2-pack of ass.
Bro, how? I'm sorry. This has got to be a slice of life type manga, right? You reading it, you hated it. You hated this 200 chapters in, and then you read another 200. Like, what's going on? Is this one over? Is this one over?
Almost nothing happened since then.
They gotta milk the series for as long as possible and to keep it. Yes, exactly. Like honestly, when you have a successful manga as a mangaka, you have no choice. You have to keep going because the truth is, most of them don't make it. So if you make some money for once, you gotta keep going. I don't blame him. I don't blame him for milking it, but you gotta write a good ending, yo.
Except the two major recent events that the story has been leading up to since the start. Those are the events I wanted to talk about today. So here's the update. On chapter 316, Kazuya officially asked Chizuru out on a real date.
Okay.
That he don't gotta rent her for. And she says yes. This is some groundbreaking progress. We 300 plus chapters into a romance, we got our first date. And for the next 70 plus.
But she would rather he pay her. Right? Cause like, you know, I'd be like, you know what? I'm down to date you, but just pay me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you got the money. You know what I'm saying? It's all good.
Chapters. It's all about this first date. That's over.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Did I just read that correctly, chat?
For the next 70 plus chapters, it's all.
I wanna
about this
chat. I'm sorry, you didn't see this. Is this a real panel? Is this a real panel? I wanna.
First date. That's over a year in real time spent on this one event. About a 30 chapter arc of Kazuya planning out and getting him prepared for the date. Then another 30 chapters of the date itself. No, I didn't read all.
Brother, 70 chapters to plan the date and go on the date? It took a whole year for this man to go on a date?
These chapters. My brain can only mentally handle so many lobotomies. I only read the chapters of the actual date, which is 29 chapters so far of me recording. I read these chapters and was instantly reminded why I hate this trash. Why is Kazuya still dating Ruka? There is no reason for them still being a thing. The only reason why he was forced into the relationship because she was threatening to expose him.
Yeah.
But now in the story, everybody already knows about their rental situation and nobody really cares. So why is he still dealing with this? He don't even like her like that.
So he doesn't even have to have her in his life anymore. They gotta find a way to write her back in. Like, it's okay. Like, I like the idea of introducing this character because they always introduce like that third character that, like, you know, it's like a love triangle, right? So I'm okay with them introducing the character, but now that like everybody knows, you gotta give her another reason for like to hold him hostage, right? Like, you know, you gotta, but you can't just like let it continue.
Just in the way of everything. Anyways, during the chapters of the date, they're exactly how I expected them to look. Kazuya in his inner thoughts, gawking over how good Chizuru looks for multiple pages, him acting mad awkward in conversation.
Yeah.
We're still doing this 380 chapters.
You know what's so crazy is like you rented her for that long, forever how long, right? You rented her, you went on dates and stuff, and then you actually took her on a real date. Like what I mean is like at this point you should know her. Like it should be so natural for you. It shouldn't even be like, I get it if it's like your first date with like a person you've never met, right? Or it's like it's like the first date with a random girlfriend, but like you've been doing it for so long at this point, like come on, bro, lock in.
Who is finding this entertaining? Who are the day one fans that are still eating this up? Your brain gotta be fried by now. Cause I felt miserable to come back and read the same trash that I dropped 3 years ago for the same problems it has to this day. Some things never change. And it's unbelievable that the author has somehow stretched this date into 30 chapters.
From what I thought was that they finished this, but apparently they never, like the manga's still going then, right? Because he's saying that as of right now, that's what it's gone to. So he's still going. Japanese fans like slop, so too, just saying, that's true. That's very true.
And it's still technically ongoing. How do you do it? This not even the worst part yet, because I haven't gotten to the main thing that had everyone talking online about it. It's how I even found out this manga is still going on. In the latest chapter, Chizuru and the goon go have a talk at the end of the bridge. And there she tells him that she might like him too.
Oh!
Bro, this could be an end.
Wait. It's not even like.
And there she tells him that she might.
I think that I might be in love with you. Wait. This is great. Wait, no, this is an amazing panel, and you can tell it's serious because of how beautiful they draw it. Look how amazing they draw this panel. It's a work of art. I'm confused.
They like him too, bro. This could be an end game moment for the entire series. Only for her to say, not right now.
But I still can't put it on yet. Wait. Put what on? Put what on? What is she? Wait. Is she asking to marry her? I'm confused. Wait. After all this time, she's in love with him but can't date him? Is that what that means?
Which is other words for no. Bro, I use that excuse all the time. Maybe later. Nigga, that mean never. Bro, this is like if Luffy found the One Piece and the One Piece turned out to be the friends we made along the way.
Wait, no, this is so true. Any person that ever tells you no, like I can't do it right now, but later, and that later is never happening unless they give you a date. Like the later doesn't happen unless you hunt for the date. Okay, if not now, then when? That's what this man should have asked her, bro.
This bullshit! And I'm not mad because she said no. That man is a gooner and likes to sit in Adam 22 chairs at the motels. It's not like anyone owes anybody or
what's good, Joe? What's it, Reina? How you doing, Reina?
Relationship either.
Long
like
time
what
no see,
Kazuya
yo.
feels towards Chizuru at this point doesn't even feel like love. It feels like an obsession. Like this dude has been fiending over her since the start of the story.
I mean,
willing to do anything for her and to stay by her side. Even when it's at his own detriment and he's at risk of ruining all the relationships he has around him. And you might be saying,
is this a harem? Why he got like 5 girls in that one clip at that beach, yo? Yeah, I haven't been here for a minute. Honestly, I don't blame you. We were gone for like months. You know, we were gone for months. We
dude,
back though. We
he's
back
a nice
now.
Guy. He's a good guy. We all know what he wants. So no, I'm not mad that Chizuru said no.
I knew
the reason I'm mad is because this whole series is one big waste of time. almost 400 chapters.
400 chapters of edging. 400 chapters of edging content, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That is crazy. Like, there's gotta be some fan-made, like, chapters out there that are not, you know, that just finish off the story. Like, someone just copy the manga, chop it off at, like, she says no, make her say yes, and then do the ending right there. Make her say yes is kind of crazy. That was a crazy sentence, right? That was a crazy sentence, bro. Bro, you watching? The fuck you watching? We're watching.
Being down bad and lollygagging, and then there's gonna be 300 more chapters of the same thing until another confession happens, and maybe they'll get together on that one.
Yeah.
Probably not. And you know what's worse? It's been reported that this dude has spent a whopping equivalent of 250,000 US dollars on her. Now I don't know how true this is, but doing my own research, I'ma start believing shit. And if this is true, bro, end it all. Okay, some dude on Reddit did the math.
No, I fuck with that, bro. Hey, I don't even care. I'm not doing my research. I'm just believing this shit, yo. Okay, yo. Wait, someone actually did the thing. Okay, hold on. All right, let's see. Okay, they did the math. Okay, what is it?
And Kazuya had only spent a few bands of his own money on her.
Oh, okay.
But that's still a lot.
That's still bands, though. We're talking about like $4,000 for what? You know, like, is this including the rent-a-girlfriend pricing, or is it just the dates?
This 2004 Ford Mustang I found on Facebook Marketplace for that amount of money he spent on her, only to get no buns. And those are the chapters so far, bro. I don't know what it is with this.
Wait, I want to know what happens after.
Into infinity. Maybe he loves the characters.
I might have to read this, yo. I might have to read this just to figure out, yo. I still got that forehead reveal. You're lying.
So much that he doesn't want to let them go. I don't know. He can make other series with other characters he can grow to love. And he's already done this. He made a new series while working on Rent-a-Girlfriend not too long ago.
What is it?
It's titled The Shinji family children, a completely new romance manga by her. Let me read you a summary of it so you know what it's about. The story follows Arata Shinji, the eldest son of the Shinji family, who lives with his 5 sisters and a younger brother. Arata has always been tossed around.
5 sisters is crazy. This better not be a harem because it is his 5 sisters, right?
By the whims of his sisters. And yet, that does not stop him from viewing them as his precious family members. The hell does that mean?
What?
However, everything is changed when their father reveals that the siblings are not related by blood. And Arata now needs to deal with this newfound situation. Bro, are you good?
I mean, guys, could you tell that they weren't related by blood?
Changed when their father reveals that the siblings are not...
Guys, can you guys tell that they weren't related by blood? Like, I don't know, like, there's nothing that's giving it off, you know, like... You know, like, there's nothing here that I can't tell that they're not related by blood, chat. Like, you know? This is gonna be wild, yo. Time for sex. No. They got, like, they're kids. They're like high schoolers, yo. What's up, Andy? Bro, today, we are beating Simon. And maybe ending the game if I'm fast enough.
Related by blood.
DD, where are you? True.
And Arata now needs to deal with this newfound situation. Bro, are you good?
So now he's going to have... Let me take that back. Now he's going to get in a relationship with one of the, like, 7 sisters that grew up with him. Like, hey, isn't it weird? Because wouldn't it, at that point, you just call each other brother and sisters? You know what I mean? Like, let's say you grow up until high school and you hang out with your 7 sisters and, like, they're all your sisters, right? Like, as far as you know, they're your sisters. And then at 18 years old, your dad tells you you're not actually all related. Like, at this point, you're still brothers and sisters. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you're not gonna randomly start looking at them a different way. You know what am I wrong? Like, are you gonna, I might be wrong. Like, obviously, this never happened to me, but like, is that, wouldn't you just keep seeing them as your sister?
You know, when I first started reading this, I was actually a little bit excited and hopeful that the confession would mean something. Because at this point, this is just abysmal. There are rumors that are saying it's ended. It has not ended yet. The author has made no announcements of when the series will end. So as far as we know, this could just be the first half. There's also more rumors saying that he's not ending the series because he's in love with Chizuru. And even though I don't really understand the things he says on Twitter, I really hope this is not the case. Bro has a wife and kids.
This guy's in love with Chizuru, the manga that he wrote, the girl, and so, like, that's why he won't. let the final character have her. Oh my god, he's like the ultimate blocker. He's like God. It's like if God made two human beings and was in love with one of them. Oh, it's GG's, you know? It's GG's.
We at a loss for words right now. What more can I say on this that hasn't already been said? I'm not gonna lie, this has been a pretty bad week for me. The Pacers lost. It's 1,000,000 degrees outside.
Yo.
My car got towed, and I had to read 30 more chapters of this bullshit just for this video. I wanna die! I'm never reading it again. Not even if another confession happens, bro. Just no more.
This guy's editing style's hilarious,
I'm
yo.
never letting my morbid curiosity take the best of me. Anyways, that's kind of all I wanted to say. And in conclusion, I'd rather be reading One Piece.
She ain't always in my ass. Piss ain't always in the toilet.
Okay. I mean that was a line.